Well, hello everyone, it's Rick Arter here, and welcome back to the Computer Tech TV YouTube channel. Today is just a video here on, I got a mock-up on this budget case mod project I'm doing here. I just kind of threw my old P5K, this old power supply, I threw a 7950 GT up in there, and then a hard drive just to give myself a little idea of how things are going to be. And as you can see, I mean, I still got a heck of a lot of room here, and I know somebody was asking about video cards, and this actually here is removable, and as you can see, it'd be right in line with your slots here of the first card. So you can see just right there, going off the going off here, you got, I mean, it's about 12 inches almost exactly. You can see 12 inches pretty much from there. So easily fit an 11 to an 11.5 inch video card if I had this hard drive moved up here a little bit. So that's about it, guys. And there's going to be a single optical drive in here, and I'll have probably one or two hard drives. And I might end up just removing this case altogether and actually mounting the hard drives up here. I might do like a 3-bay. I actually have an Antec. Well, here, I guess I got it over here. I can show you. It's behind. It's behind there. I got this Antec hard drive cage. Probably go with that maybe up in there, because that'll actually fit the 5 1/4 inch bay, and it'll actually also work with a fan, so I could have it flip backwards. Maybe have my cables come through here, and have the fan actually on this back side here, blowing air across. But that's going to be further down the road. As you can see, the rear 80mm fan is going to be pretty much right in line where the CPU would be, and I'm actually debating on whether I should cut another 80mm hole out here, because there is enough room for dual 80mm fans. But I think I'm gonna just leave the single 80, cut the grills out on the front and back, and I'll probably just put like a 120 right here that will blow up on the video card memory, as well as the hard drive, because this hard drive, it really isn't going to get any direct active cooling the way that it's, you know, sitting right here. There's no fan here in front. It's just the bays. So probably put a 120 down here maybe, or even I wonder if I could even fit like if I had a 240 radiator here. I wonder if a 240 rad would fit there at the bottom. That'd be kind of sweet. I definitely would probably have to remove this though. Other than that, as far as cooling goes, like I said, I'm going to do the 280mm fans, and I guess what I'll do is I'll put at least a fan at the bottom and then probably a fan at the top here. More than likely, I'll definitely do the fan at the top, because that's just something definite, and every top fan that I've ever put in a case really came in handy. Because, you know, exhausting all the hot air out. So, and the power supply I'm going to put in here is going to have a 120 or 140mm fan right here, more than likely. So I think this 80mm fan should be plenty. Maybe put a 120 in the top, and then have this 80 here. I mean, I could widen this. The reason I'm saying I'm not going to go with the 120 on this is because I've already done measurements, and where this front panel here actually clips in, it actually, I'd have to cut all that out to get a 120mm fan to even fit there. So I think we're just going to hold off on that, cut the grills out on the 80s, and then we'll put maybe a 120mm fan on the bottom, and more than likely definitely one on the top. So that's about it, guys. I just want to go over just some basic stuff here. Like I said, if you guys have any ideas, and I can't forget about our side panel here. I've had had some people talking about the side panel, and I've had some people say put a window, while other people say just leave it the way it is, give it kind of a stock, you know, sleeper kind of look, which I like that in a way, but the reason I'd put a window in is just because I don't want any airflow from the sides. I'd like to keep my cases where the airflow comes in the bottom and the top, bottom and the front, and then goes straight up. Okay, straight like that. I don't like to have, I mean, sure, it's good to have a side panel fan, but a lot of the cases I see with side panel fans, they end up just disturbing the airflow, and the temperatures aren't much different whether you run the fan in, out, or without the fan whatsoever. So I think I'll probably just do a clean window, and I'll follow the edges of the lines here. and I'll basically just cut that out, because the way this side panel, since it's a suicide style side panel, it actually gives me quite a bit more room as far as going to the edges. But like you can see, I mean, this is a good 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches right here, and then you got plenty of room here. So I mean, this is, when you're looking at this is actually the way that it goes on the case here. It goes just like that. And I know that looks backwards, but that's the way it's supposed to be, because it actually mounts. See, as you can see there, it's got the little groove there, and it just kind of sits up in there, and then goes. So basically what we have is just a plain Jane front panel here. Nothing too special. And I'm going to kind of pretty much keep it that way. I'm going to keep all these drive bays here. If anything, I might add my own little switches or something like that here down the line. But basically this is all just going to get painted along with the rest of the case, whatever color it ends up being. And our switches here, these are all going to stay the same. I might change the LED color on these two here, and I might actually get rid of the, well, when I paint it, of course, I will have to get rid of this, so I don't know if I'll end up maybe finding some stickers to put there, or just leaving it plain. And then we have a little spot here for case badge, and I'm probably just going to leave that as is and put whatever case badge, whatever CPU or whatnot I have on there. And here's where it kind of gets interesting. See, we got this split down here, and I guess I could Bondo that up and fill it in. I guess I could do that with this as well if I wanted to keep a uniform look. And if you look down here, your fan's going to intake air a little bit from here, but most of it's going to come up through these vents right there, and that's what I want to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that the way it is, and then if anything, I'm going to either add a few more rows of these here, or what I can also do is get a larger drill bit and actually enlarge these and then put like a screen or a filter type material behind it, so you won't actually see the fan. The whole idea is I don't really want to so much be able to see the fan behind it. I'd like to have that kind of, you know, smoke type look there, to where you just kind of see the LED or whatever shining through, but you can't physically see what's behind it. So I'll probably put some filter mesh material behind here. Or what I could do is I could actually open this up completely and actually, you know, have it come up to about here or so, depending. Let's actually open this up. Take a look. Yeah, see, if we put this up right here, you can see that's not even anywhere close to where the fan is, so I can actually open this up completely, you know, on either side, or I could just take out this whole thing, but I'd rather keep it on either side to keep it more with the factory look, and just kind of extend this up here, you know, round it off. I'll drill holes up here at the corner, and then I'll just follow it up there with the Dremel, and then have this spot open. Or I could even do something crazy like have it come up this way, and then have like an angle going this way, and then an angle down towards here. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really at the phase yet of worrying completely about this front panel, because this can be mounted at any time, really. Because being this is plastic, it'll take me 5 seconds to cut this out. The main part, though, is going to be cutting up all the steel. These will be pretty easy. But whenever I have to cut the fans on the top and anywhere else I decide to put them in, any cable management holes that I decide to do will take a little more time. But yeah, as far as the front panel goes, that's about what I'm going to do, guys. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know, but I don't know really what else I can do. Like I said, I want to keep with a stock type theme, or if I do end up cutting this out completely, I want to keep it kind of you know, kind of plain Jane in a way, and then put some kind of screen mesh material behind it to not only filter it, but like I said, to kind of cover up you know, all this stuff here, which technically I guess it won't be so bad, because this will all be painted black or whatever color the case ends up being, so really won't be too bad. So like I said, if you guys got any tips or anything, or any ideas, let me know. And more videos to come, guys. I'm going to well, I'm not really sure. The weather hasn't been too good, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be good. I hear we might get some more snow, So I really don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I can still do the mods and I'll get it all ready, and then whenever the weather gets better I'll figure out what we're going to do for the paint. So alright guys, talk to you later.